All right, let's get right to it. This is Greg, K6EGG. It is Earth Day 2022. In fact, I want to put up my favorite photo from Earth Day. This is actually from my my Instagram page. It's not really a ham radio related page, but you guys are welcome to follow along. I'll put it up right now. I always put it up every year. I'm looking forward to it. This is one reason why I look forward to Earth Day. So happy Earth Day, everybody. Yes, I'm just being sarcastic, of course. I know the Earth is round, but nonetheless, I like to put that up there. I usually get one or two messages from people saying, "Hey, hello, do you believe in the Earth round?" So, just a fun thing to do. I like to troll a little bit or kind of mess around. No, I'm not gonna go hug a tree. They're making more pollen going out, stuff like that. So I'm gonna stay away from trees and outside today. In fact, I got the air cleaner running next door in my master bedroom, where I'll be there in a couple hours. It's 6:45 here in Southern California. I'm not even looking at the camera. 9:45 on the East Coast and 1:45 over in the UK. I'm gonna do some Allstar notes here for a little bit. I think I might. What do you guys think? But I'm going to get my my open spot 3 ready. So I got to hit the wrong button. I went to my node. Didn't want to go there. Hold on to getting my Allstar. Sorry, I'm spacing here. Not my hotspot going, but my open spot 3 does not seem to want to connect like always. Give you a little demonstration of what it's doing. It'll eventually connect. La dee la dee da. Come on now. Just connect. Let's oh wait, did it happen? Oh, there it goes. What do you say, 91 worldwide? Does anybody have some Allstar notes to go to?
Zero, 3.
Something that you saw me do is turn down my mic gain, which is because I had set for analog RF, which needs to be a lot lower on the digital modes. So I don't have a lot of energy tonight. A little under the weather, so to speak, from the my allergies.
Hey, what is that? You're loud and clear coming into the voice of beautiful sound. I was just about to go to bed. I'm just shutting down all the software in my PC. And I had you call, so yeah,
I've heard him before.
Tonight. So nice to talk to you. 4 Golf 1 Alpha Whiskey, Alpha Zulu Whiskey, my apologies. Back to you from ZB31.
Yeah, Francis, I think your name is Francis.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
I see it on my dashboard. Yeah, the name here
Sorry,
is
the
Gary,
energy level's a little low tonight. I got a
from
massive
Philippines.
headache from my
Anyway, thank you,
allergies.
Francis, for taking my call. I think you're going to sleep
Right now I'm on
already
91
there in
Worldwide, not
Gibraltar.
America Unlinked, which I
Anyway,
totally
will just
spaced on.
send you confirmation for QRZ if you have time. Just confirm it because you're my first contact there in Gibraltar. Thank you very much again for the nice QSO, short QSO. 73 to you, Francis, and keep safe
It's
out
fun
there.
talking on the local repeater. It sounded like
thank you very
Rick
much,
had a pile up after
Zulu
that.
Bravo to the Yankee for
That is
Golf One
commitment.
Alpha Zulu Whiskey here. I'm clear the frequency now. 73. Bye-bye.
I've talked to Francis before. I'll just let him continue where he's going here. It's like that's something from the Philippines.
Okay, Gary, the pleasure is all mine, my friend. Yes, if you don't mind, I would like to...
Absolutely. It's called it.
It's my scanner.
Oh, this is priceless. Yeah, you know what? I'm sitting here with a couple of beers, and it's a Friday night. Let's have some entertainment there. Come on, Kelly, keep entertaining me.
It's like there's
Do the monkey thing with the little...
Got to be careful with that. Let him finish there.
Okay, Gary, I think something happened there. My apologies if it's my side. The pleasure is all mine. I'll confirm the QSO for you on QRZ.com. No problem at all. So I say best on the and everybody listening on the channel. We're going
How's
QRZ.
Discord doing? I know I've been super busy with it. I'm sorry.
Alpha Whiskey Zulu Zulu Bravo 3 Yankee. Take care.
How many people are in there total? Looks like 64,
On
8,
QRZ.com 100% and not of the world. Bye-bye.
72, 80. Looks like we got almost 100 people in there. 85 people in the Discord. Not too bad.
Alpha Zulu Whiskey Station. Wonderful call sign. You can get it.
I don't think I've talked to him before. In Venezuela. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't talk tonight. I'm gonna be taking a Sudafed here in a little bit and falling asleep.
Yankee Victor 4 Zulu is throw fly calling and it's not about for any.
Yeah, Yankee Victor 4, Zulu, 4 Golf 1, Alpha Zulu Whiskey. I have a copy. Yeah, this is Gary from Manila, Philippines. And good morning to you. It's
I think Seth's up in
here in the Philippines.
not New York, but in Boston. He left New York this afternoon. He was in St. Louis, I think, yesterday.
Zulu, 4 Golf 1, Alpha Zulu Whiskey.
Okay, Roger. Alpha Zulu Whiskey. Sorry, what's your full call sign? What's your prefix? Your prefix, QSO?
Wish I had my ham shack back. My ham shack cam back.
Yeah, Victor.
For some reason it doesn't
Victor,
work.
I think your name is Victor. I see it on my hotspot. Why Victor Zulu? My call sign is 4 Golf 1. 4 Golf 1 Alpha Zulu Whiskey. 4 Golf 1 Alpha Zulu Whiskey from Manila, Philippines.
Philippines.
You're coming here loud and clear, Victor.
We got the Philippines in there right now.
Okay, no problem, Gary. Okay, over Germany 1, all 5 Mexico Whiskey. Yankee Victor 4, Zanzibar, Zanzibar 05. Need your big Victor, India Charlie. Okay, the focus of the capital city, Caracas.
Yeah, Zanzibar. I've never heard that as a... It's weird,
Yeah, Victor, I have
the chat's delayed in the chat
Victor.
window.
Yeah, from Venezuela. I think you're from Venezuela. Anyway, Victor, you're coming here 5'9". Loud audio, no problem. Very clear. Only my internet sometimes goes down on my receiving end. Anyway, no problem with your audio and your signal. You're coming here loud and clear, Victor. Anyway, Victor, I'll be sending you on a QR for your confirmation if you have time. Thank you very much for the short QSO there. My 73 to you. YV4 Zulu 4 Gold 1 Alpha Zulu Whiskey. I'll be clearing the frequency now. Thank you very much. 73. Bye-bye. Okay, Roger Porter. No problem. Thank you very much for your contact.
Yeah, isn't that funny there, Mark?
It's 10 o'clock in this moment, okay? At PM. And a good signal, good audio, okay? Thank you very much for the chart contact. 73, and I hope it's a weekend to you and the family, Gary. And stay safe, stay healthy. 73, bye-bye. This is Victor Alpha 7, Romeo Lima Bravo. 4 Golf 1 Alpha
Canada.
Whiskey. You there?
I think I've talked to him before. This looks familiar.
Victor Alpha 7, Romeo Lima Bravo. This is 4 Golf 1 Alpha Zulu Whiskey.
So I'm going to try to do some morning streams that beginning of next week.
Victor Alpha 7, Romeo Lima Bravo.
This is an RE20, Electro Voice RE20. In fact, I'm going to take off the windscreen because I don't have my fan running. I like the way this thing looks. No need to have a windscreen in here if the wind's not blowing, but I do have a ceiling fan I run sometimes. I was actually going to try out a Shure SM7B. See how that sounds. Hat.
Yeah, Rick, I think your name is Rick, no?
There's somebody in there from West Hills. YYG looks familiar.
Yeah, your signal report, there's 5'9", very loud audio. No problem.
By the way, since I have a minute, I'm going to bring this up to you guys. Bummer, it didn't go across yet.
April 23, Saturday. So anyway, thank you.
I was thinking about getting the
Rick,
hold on.
I'll be sending you on the QRZ for your confirmation if you have time. Okay, thank you very much. 73. And nice to catch you again.
I was thinking about getting this antenna right here. I have a 7500. I'll bring this down for a second. I'll add about a dB and a half a gain on both bands here. I just wondered if it's worth the extra money to pay another $100 to get 2 dB a gain. I don't know. We'll see. See if anybody comes back here. I have the 7500. That thing's great. Dana and I played with it a little bit. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 91 worldwide from Southern California. Also live streaming right now on YouTube. I have a link on my QRZ page. Once again, this is Kilowatt 6, K6EGG on 91 worldwide. See if get it back up here. Might be a quiet night tonight.
This is Victor Alpha 7, Romeo Lima Bravo. Kilo 1, your Kilo 6, Echo, Golf Golf. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing excellent. Rarity to have a Friday night off. I don't think I have another Friday night off for a couple of weeks, so just playing a little amateur radio here right now and do a little bit of a live stream. How are you doing this evening? You guys get some spring weather up in Canada? Send it back over to you, VA7RLB K6EGG.
Roger. Our weather is spring-like now. We have the same weather that they have in Seattle most of the time. So it's all good. I'm up in Maple Ridge, BC. That's near Vancouver. So I'm 2 hours out of Seattle. Maybe 2.5. Depends how I drive. I'm on Anytone 578 with a open spot 3. And yeah, that's it. I just jump in and say hi. This Big Alpha 7 Romeo Lima Big Alpha 7 Romeo Lima Bravo. Back to you.
Copy that, VA7RLB. Yeah, I'm 40 miles east, 40 minute drive east of downtown Los Angeles, or it could be 2.5 depending how the drive is. It's about 40 or so miles, 78 kilometers, I believe. So it was super rainy down here last night, thunderstorms and wind this morning, and then all the storms went away and it went into more of a wind and kind of warm weather. And it was supposed to be getting up into the 90-degree point here on Monday. So looking forward to summer here in California. I appreciate you getting back to me there. VA7RLB. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also doing a live stream on YouTube. Comets are awesome, man. Comets are an awesome antenna. Hello, everybody that's coming over from 91 Worldwide. Welcome aboard.
Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Lima Bravo. Can you copy me? This is Yankee Bravo and Bravo.
Indonesia. I think I've talked to him before, by the way. I'm looking for the most gain possible on 2 meter 440.
Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Lima Bravo. Yankee, what is it? Yankee.
I saw
Bravo
one of those in the
1,
parking lot at work, I think,
Bravo
the other night.
UL, how are you doing? Hi, okay. Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Lima Bravo. Richard, thank you for responding my call. This is Yankee Bravo and Bravo Uniform Lima. My name is Mula, Mike United Lima Alpha. QTH is in Bandung City, Java Island, Indonesia. Nice
Indonesia.
VA7 RLB YB1DUL over.
That's not hat. Hat's in Japan.
7 Romeo Lima Bravo. Yankee Bravo 1 Bravo.
It's pretty good.
Uniform Lima. Yeah.
Do you guys think that 1 or 2 dB makes a pretty big difference? Because I'm really looking for any type of gain. Because my plan is to go on top of. You know what? I'll move over here for a second. My plan is to go on top of Dodger Stadium. Dodger Stadium is located basically right in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. It doesn't seem like it by the pictures you've probably seen on the videos from games, but it's tucked away in a hill. It's actually built into a hill. The only stadium, I think, in the world that's built into a hill now. But it's up above, I think, like 400 or so feet above downtown Los Angeles. Not that big of a deal. but it's up above enough that I can get above, the most of the skyline there, and I have very good coverage up in that area. I've talked all the way down to San Diego, the high desert, up into Santa Barbara. So any type of power might help. I have a place where I know where I can go, where I can get some good signal out. So I'm looking forward to that. And by the way, once again, anybody coming over from 91 Worldwide, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hey, this is trying to make it to 5,000 subs. I don't know if I'll ever do that, but you never know. So looking into getting I have a Super Gainer 7500. I do like it. I've made over a 200-mile or about 180-mile contact with that from the top of the Grapevine into the Central Valley in the fall of 2020 on 146.520. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to look at that. Let's get back over to 91 Worldwide and see if anybody else is out there.
VA7RLB, are you still there? YB1BL over.
A lot of times with these countries like Indonesia and India, their internet is very choppy.
Bravo 1, Bravo United Lima.
That's Uruguay.
Bravo
Uruguay, whatever how they sell it.
This is Charlie Airline 4, Hotel Golf. My name is Jesus.
Interesting. That's good to know, Mark.
Uruguay, South America.
CX4 Hotel Golf, Charlie X-ray 4 Hotel Golf. Thank you for calling me.
I think a dB or a dB and a half will make a difference on top of a hill. I honestly do. I'm just using the other day. I was up there and I talked to Gabe K6EGG on my compact Tana, and he was 25 miles away, and I was at S7 F9.
Saturday morning.
Learn the hard way, huh? It sounds good to me.
K6EGG, YB1BL over. Whiskey Tango 2 November Yankee WT2NY. This thing on the worldwide.
It's worldwide. We're doing it live. Live and worldwide. He's in Brooklyn. I think I've talked to him before. I hear myself in the background, that guy's radio.
Bravo United Lima. Okay. Thank you for contacting my friend. I don't know speak English very well.
You already speak English than some people that speak English as their native tongue. Some of you would agree.
You speak Spanish? Over?
Charlie X-ray 4 Hotel Golf. Thank you. It's no problem. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish either. No habla español.
¿Dónde está el baño?
Jesus.
Aquí.
I will log our TSO.com, and if you confirm it, it will be appreciated. Thank you very much. 73 Yankee Bravo 1 Bravo Uniform Lima, stand by.
Yankee Bravo 1 Bravo United Lima. Yankee Bravo 1 Bravo United Lima.
How do you say drain the lizard in English?
Okay, my friend. This is Charlie report. 73. 73 Thank you very much for contact.
Hasta pronto. Bye-bye.
Pronto, pronto. Oh, come on now. Use Google Translate for that.
73, gracias.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 91 worldwide from California, United States. Also, live streaming on YouTube. I have a link on my QRZ page. Once again, K6EGG, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring 91 worldwide.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf.
Oh, there we go. We got one.
This is Yankee Bravo Uniform Lima. Can you copy me over?
Definitely got a copy on you there, YB1BUL. This is Greg, K6EGG. Good morning over there. Saturday morning over there in Indonesia. Looked like you spent some time in the United States. I'm just checking out your QRZ page as well. Very good to talk to you. This is Greg, First Personal here in California by Los Angeles, California. I'll send it back over to you, YB1BUL. This is Greg, K6EGG, also on YouTube.
Yeah, Greg. Nice to meet you then. Yeah, I was a long time ago. I was in New Mexico for a short time, about 3 years. I studied there. Kilo Echo 6, Kilo 6, EGG, correct. In California. Local time is 9 a.m. in the morning, 9:12, and the temperature here about 35 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's going to be sunny, I believe. It's nice weather in the weekend here. So back to you, Greg. K6EGG, YB1BUL, over.
Copy that. Once again, thank you for the contact. I really appreciate it. And once again, good morning to you. Yeah, I'm not too far away from Disneyland here in California, where it's about 7:12 p.m. on Friday night here. So thank you again. I'll stand by, see if you can make some more contacts, maybe here in the United States or somewhere else. I really appreciate you getting back to me. YB1BUL. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also doing a live stream on YouTube. I have a link on my QRZ page. A very good morning to you, sir. I think that's probably like my third or fourth.
Okay, Greg, thank you very much for the short, nice KSO in this morning. I mean, in the evening there. And 73, have a nice day, a nice weekend for you. Be safe, be healthy. YB1BUL, clear.
I'm going to be in LA tomorrow, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be at Dodger Stadium. But I just wonder if 2 more dB a gain is going to help up there with that altitude. I've done some really good contacts up there. I'm looking forward to doing them again. You'd be amazed the amount of people come back.
The call there, AA9JL. John, here's the name. How you doing tonight?
Because it's so densely populated. Sometimes I have to shut my radio off because I get like 30 or 40 people coming back to me.
Yeah, I think it was Whiskey Tango 2, November Yankee. Apple 9, Juliet Lima. Copy.
Yeah, especially like I did it on a weekend morning about 8 or 9 a.m. and I literally it was like, it sounded like CB in the 80s. There's so many people covering each other, people with HDs. It was like, basically I heard San Diego stations, high desert stations, people up in Ventura, so there's no way they can hear each other. It was kind of probably a little bit too much. I'm actually,
This is Whiskey Tango 2, November Yankee, WG2NY, listening on worldwide.
WT2NY. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Tango 2, November Yankee, listening on worldwide.
AA9JL.
Kilo Charlie 8, Yankee, Quebec, Lima. This is Whiskey Tango 2, November Yankee.
Kilo India 7.
I got a new shirt coming in too. I'm looking forward to wearing it next week.
Kilo India 7.
This is Whiskey Tango 2, November Yankee, WG2NY, listening on original 91 worldwide.
I would love to hear some HF pileups. Hey there, Keith. How are you doing, sir? It's good to have you in the chat this evening. I talked to Gabe, K6EGG, up my work QTH in LA in my mobile on 146.520. I was just telling everybody that I'm going to go up there with my super gainer now with my my better ground on my car, so I should have a little more range. Which you've seen my car, of course.
WA9 Kilo India 7.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
G2NY, listening on worldwide.
I think I might do it. Yeah, I think I've actually talked to you from my work QTH up at Dodger Stadium. I'm surprised you're not playing tonight in your band. I thought you normally played Friday and Saturdays.
This is Whiskey Tango 2.
I'll have to read that later.
WT2NY, listening on 91.
UN2NY.
It's getting a little sloppy out there. Hey, Keith, by the way, I finally hit 1,000 subs, believe it or not. I didn't think I'd do it. You were around when I had like 2 subs. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out sometime, man. That would be... Let me try to call this guy.
260.
WT2NY. This is Greg, K6EGG. Just a lot of people talking. I've called him a couple times and I've never heard back from him. So maybe he doesn't want to talk. All right, this is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 91 worldwide from Southern California in the United States. Also live streaming on YouTube. I have a link on my QRZ page. My call sign is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Standing by monitoring 91 worldwide. I figure I'll talk more so more people would hear me.
Kilo Echo 6 Golf Golf. This is Kilowatt India 7 Golf Golf Golf. Copy. K6EGG. This is Greg, K6EGG. Good evening to you.
Whiskey Tango 1, WG Turn Y, listening on 260.
So what's the deal with that guy? This is getting frustrating.
6EGG, this Kilowatt India 7 Golf Golf Golf. Yeah, I think there's another caller on the Yaesu in Southern California and in Utah area. This Kilowatt India 7 Golf Golf Golf. Back to you.
Thank you very much for the comeback there, K6EGG, Golf Golf Golf. I appreciate it. You got a cool little QRZ site as well. I was just checking it out, and also put it on my live stream. Not too far away from me in Utah. I'm just off the 15 and 60 here in Southern California. Not too far away, probably about 10 or so hour drive. So, all right, cool. Thank you very much for the comeback and the contact there. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring 91 worldwide here from Southern California. Also doing a live stream on YouTube. I don't have a ground plane because my car is made of composite. So
This is Whiskey Tango 2, November Yankee, WT2LI, listening on 260.
what's 260? You're on 91 worldwide, by the way. I had to put some copper tape underneath to make a ground.
That's 50 and that's fun, but you have to channel something.
I didn't catch any of that, guys. Anybody new coming over from 91 Worldwide, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. This is Kilo Echo 5 Zulu Juliet uniform. Do you copy?
Kilo Echo 5 Zulu Juliet uniform. I have a copy on you here. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube. And hello out there in Lubbock, Texas, from California here. Crap. I'm not hearing you, John. You're not making it through. Kilo Echo 5 Zulu Juliet uniform. You still out there? This is Greg, K6EGG here in Southern California. Buddy Holly. It seems like people are fading in and out on this thing tonight. That guy keeps on calling the WT2 NY guy. Just like calling out randomly. I don't know why. And anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, thank you, Mark. Yeah, I put a strip of copper tape on the bottom of where my antenna connects, and that made the difference in my ground plane. Amir, pardon me, in Calgary told me about it. It made a world of difference in my receive, especially when I have my super gainer on. Dana N7 UFT brought his analyzer out. It was pretty amazing. Maybe I'll try this again. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring 91 worldwide from Southern California. Also doing a live stream right now on YouTube. If anybody wants to look up my QRZ page, I have a link on there, or you can type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. This is Kilo Echo 5 Zulu Juliet uniform. I don't know what happened, but we got disconnected.
Juliet Echo 5 Zulu Juliet uniform. I have you in there now. I kind of lost you there. Hello from Lubbock, Texas tonight, from California. This is Greg, K6EGG. See if we can connect now. There we go. Come on back.
Roger that. I don't know what happened. Yeah, we're 5'9" right now here in Lubbock, Texas.
What's up, JJ? Sounding good here in Southern California. For some reason, sometimes people fade in and out of 91 worldwide. I don't know why. I know a lot of the stations that are in overseas, they sometimes have antenna issue, or pardon me, internet issues. So that's the kind of normal. But for somebody in Lubbock, you should be okay. But good to hear you in there nonetheless. Thank you for making the contact out here. I'm also doing a live stream on YouTube. I have a link on my QRZ page, or you can type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. What's going on, JJ?
California.
Did we mix? Oh my God, that guy! Ugh. Anybody new coming over from 91 Worldwide? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. WT2NY. You're on 91 Worldwide. I hope I didn't sound like a sad ham. Beautiful, JJ. I hope I'm getting a raise too. I'm just happy to be working, to be honest with you.
Kilo 6 Echo
Poor
Golf
John.
Golf. This is Kilo Echo 5 ZJU. Do you get this copy?
I do have you now. I keep on hearing a WT2NY station calling out, and I was trying to call him to let him know he's on 91 Worldwide, but I do have you in there, John. Kilo Echo 5 Zulu Juliet uniform. I do have you, John. What kind of business are you in? You got a 22.86%?
Roger. I got you in there. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. We got you in Lubbock, Texas. Thank you.
Excellent. Are you connected to a repeater there in Lubbock, Texas, or you're going through a hotspot? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. What's up, Wild Cassandra Radio? Nice to see you in there. I remember seeing you in the chat before. Do you have a
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
an Allstar node maybe I can connect to and up in Oregon?
I'm going through a hotspot right now. We do have some repeaters here in the local area, but testing a new hotspot. So how are you connecting, and where are you located at?
Copy. I'm on open spot 3, cross-moding in from an 9700, an Icom 9700. I am 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, what they call the Inland Empire, not too far away from the high desert. So I'm getting in from the open spot. They do have a couple of local repeaters, but I don't have a way to get into it because I don't have a native DMR radio. Actually, I do have a native DMR radio, but I don't have it programmed.
Good deal. K6EGG. This is K5ZJU. 73s to you, and we will be clear.
Copy that, John. Thank you very much for the contact. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring 91 worldwide, and also live streaming right now on YouTube. If anybody wants to type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, or I have a link on my QRZ site.
W8VPX. Anybody hear me on now?
W8VPX. I have a contact on you. This is Greg, K6EGG. You might have to. Yeah, if you have a way to get in Wild Cassandra Radio, jump in and say hi. Or if you have a local Allstar node maybe I can connect to, I can say hi in your local area. VK2AFK. This is Greg, K6EGG from Southern California. It's been a weird night here on this. Like, I'll be able to have a conversation, then I won't. Anybody new watching the live stream tonight? Don't forget to hit the live stream. I come on, or hit the subscribe button. I come on a couple days a week depending on my work and personal schedule. This guy is driving me nuts. I think he's tied to 2 different systems. I see Rob on there. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 91 worldwide. Pardon me, Dion.
Greg, this is KE4TLC Dion here in South Carolina. I'm hearing you well.
Dion, nice to hear you in the 91 worldwide group. Have you been having fun with your Allstar node? I think you were one of the first people I talked to with my Allstar node.
Oh, yes, great. Yeah, we've been playing with it. I haven't done anything with it today, but I keep it on all the time. We keep listening to stuff here and there, and you know, keep trying to build. I like tinkering with stuff. I build something and then move to something else. So, but I keep it running.
I hear your brother about tinkering with stuff. I was kind of messing with some stuff earlier before I came on, and I kind of messed some stuff up with trying to do the live stream, but got everything going right before. So it's good to hear you in there, brother.
Good to hear you too. Hope you're keeping your power dry over there in California. Yep, things not doing too good all around here, so just keep your power dry and be ready.
You getting a lot of storms passing through your area of the world there? I know a couple days ago I thought I saw something. You guys keeping safe out there? I like that. Keep your power dry. I lost Dion, see?
And trying again. Yeah, we're doing good here. The storms were coming through, and they didn't really do a whole lot in the area. They, I guess, died out when they got to us. So we got some nice weather here so far. I don't know if 91 is messing up, but it gets a lot of key ups, but here's the audio, but you're the only one I'm hearing, so good to hear you. I'll turn it to you, K4TLC.
Yeah, copy that, Dion. I'm noticing the same thing here. Maybe it's something's disconnected somewhere, but thanks for getting a hold of me here, and hope to chat with you soon. I'm going to stand by and see if anybody wants to make some contacts out there here on 91 Worldwide, because I've been on here for like 25 minutes or so. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf for KE4TLC. You take care, buddy. It's Dion out in South Carolina. I don't know if I made it. '91 Worldwide.
K6EGG and K6EGG.
N2SPG. This is Greg, K6EGG. Good evening to you. That's good. Glad someone heard me. You're not making it through, Seth.
Greg, I think this is the very first time you've asked if you've come through on the DMR side, and this is the very first time I can say definitely yes, you have.
That's good. Are you up in Boston, Massachusetts still? Or you driving home? Yeah.
No, I'm in Massachusetts. I'm in Milford, Massachusetts at a hotel. The plan for me is to drive home either Sunday night or Monday, depending upon what my family does. So, yeah, it's funny. I had a layover at LaGuardia near my house, but of course, you know, that was not my final destination for once. So, yep, I'm in a hotel room, Massachusetts.
Copy that. You sounded good there with the hotspot. I know next time I travel, I'm going to bring my hotspot with me. Yes, you are, Mark. That is the infamous Seth out there.
All right, I hate to burst your bubble there, but you got stepped over on that last transmission, at least over from what I can tell. But I think I heard you say on the stream you're going to bring your hotspot with you when you travel. So,
And yes, Mark, that is me you're hearing. And if you keep breaking things, I'm not going to be happy. So, yeah, Greg, what else is going on?
Copy that. All right, cool deal, man. You travel safe up there and enjoy the family fun time with you. I hope it's for fun. I hope it's not a funeral or something like that. But I hope you enjoy seeing your family nonetheless. This is Greg, K6EGG. For Seth, N2SPG. Yeah, he had some echoing going on. What else did he have?
K6EGG and 2SPG. Yeah, it's just my nephew's second birthday party, so nothing bad. All right, man. I'm gonna say 73s on this channel, but I'll be monitoring on the side. This is N2SPG.
Copy that, Seth. Thanks for the call out. N2SPG, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube.
K6EGG, this is Whiskey 9 Juliet Echo Sierra.
Whiskey 9 Juliet Echo Sierra. This is Greg, K6EGG. Good evening to you. Now we got 9 million people coming in.
Yeah, there's a couple of breakups. I think there's something going on with the routing on the network right now. But I can hear you on the live stream, which is fine. And you sound good on there. Almost real time to the radio here, which is good. And just want to say hello to you. Hopefully everything's going good out there in Southern California. Everything seems to be doing okay here. Also heard Seth in there. Good to hear you there, my friend. And Mark passed the torch down to me to break something tonight. So I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. So maybe I broke 91 worldwide. Who knows? All right. Well, Greg, I'll be listening on the side. Thanks again. This is W9. Yes.
Copy that, JJ. Good to hear you in there, man. Yeah, something seems to be disconnected tonight, almost like America Link it's sounding like. So, W9JES, this is Greg, K6EGG. I'm going to QSY. You've outdone Taco Eric, that's for sure. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on with this tonight. Once again, anybody new coming over from 91 Worldwide, I hate to sound like a broken record, but don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Let's see if we can make it to 5,000 subscribers. Got a long way to go for that, but we'll see. It might come quicker after 1,000 subs, so... I'm going to sneak over to 91 Worldwide. Pardon me. America Unlinked right now and see how that's doing. I might have to call that 91 Worldwide Unlinked.
Connected to YSF reflector 32592.
But you actually sound pretty good. You might need to maybe turn down your audio a little bit.
A California burrito?
Or you're just too close to the mic, but... very, very good. Hey, are you going to go to the Hamfest May 1st? Don't forget, May 1st, have some sandwich there. Go ahead.
I did not know about that. I just got my license, 2-3 weeks ago, ham and a day in Bolingbrook.
Okay.
We got some drama going on in the chat right now? What the heck?
Well, you could probably Google it if you don't know where the Sandwich County Fairgrounds are. It's kind of west of the Aurora, St. Charles area down there. If you know where that's at, go ahead. Yeah, I'm pretty familiar. I'm in Chicago right now, but I've been here 38 years, so.
Well, I tell you, man, it's
Hey, and Mark, is there any way you can email me those 2 articles
I'm still learning.
that you sent me? I would like to read up on them probably tomorrow when I'm at work, when I have a little more time.
30, you know, and I do go
See if it's worth it or not.
that far east anyway. You can have that traffic mess over in Chicago. But anyway, if you're familiar with the area, May 1st, it's...
Oh, that's cool, Jeff. I like the wording on that.
It's a week from this Sunday. And there's a ham fest there in Sandwich County Fairgrounds. You can Google...
What's the cha-ching there, Greg, for?
ARRL Ham Fest, or you can go to their site and look up the Ham Fest. And you can show you a map if you don't know how to get there. But I've been there, I guess, three times already since I've been here. So one year we didn't go because I think it was raining.
Just to let you know, I also have the Ham Shack hotline open as well. 86475.
Anyway, welcome to the hobby.
86
it's working good for you.
475. Let's give Seth a call, even though he's not home right now.
If you're looking for another radio, that is. And then NJS.
I definitely am in. I am definitely looking for a radio, as I do not currently have one. So it may be a good place to start.
Oh, because you could do it from your phone, your cell phone. I knew he was going to call. How did I know he was going to call? Of course he calls. And he's going to complain that it's buzzing again, probably, huh?
Oh, actually, no, I can't even tell now. Well, I hear the echo a little bit, but
well,
I guess it's a cell phone. You sound a little more digitized.
Oh, because you're on your cell phone?
Yeah, yep. I don't know how I sound. I'm a good subscriber, and I'm using the stream on my side.
You sound fine. A little bit different than you did before, but, you know, I'm good with it.
Yep. I mean, this works. This is fine for when I'm out and about.
And JJ he said he sounded a little low, but it was okay. He was audible. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. There's definitely some weirdness with Brandmeister tonight. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily him, because some people sounded super low and some people sounded fine. The Indonesian stations on digital propagation were booming in, and they weren't. So.
Yeah. Yep. I was going to say we didn't have the sad ham to say we're taking too much time on 91 or I'm over-modulating on a talk group.
Oh, boy. And look what JJ just said.
How much was live stream for NHS? You know, I 100% agree with JJ. I mean, Greg, do I have to start calling you and start asking you random questions from the general pool once again to help you study?
I plan on doing some studying this week. I really do.
Well, I keep telling you that. Keep studying, and then when you can pass those tests, practice. You know, strike while the fire is hot and just go for it.
Yeah, I know. It's just that this week I'm working 65 hours in 6 days.
So that's 65 hours in 6 days you can study for the general.
But I'm actually working. I wish I was sitting
Greg.
around and stuff, but I wasn't. I'll get to it. I said my goal is to have it by the end of the summer, and I really want to get it before the 4th of July.
Well, as I said, you know, all you got to do is pass the general, and as soon as you get the CSD in your email, you can start going on HF.
That would be great.
Since you're already an existing license holder. If it takes a couple extra days for the e-filing, so be it. But as soon as you get to pass the test, 5 minutes later, you're good to go on HF.
Yeah. I know I'm going to be harassed like this.
Well, I will tell you this. Definitely do it before they change the question pool next July.
Oh, I definitely will. You mean this July coming up or next?
No, it's next July. The technician pool changes at the end of June. But you don't care about the technician pool because you're a tech.
Yeah.
I will say this for those, you know, if you care, obviously there's no fee to upgrade your license. You just have to, you know, take the test. And, yeah,
And for you guys and girls wondering that are watching tonight or whenever you're watching this, Seth N2SPG is actually went from a technician to a extra to a VE all in about 2.5 months. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was something like that. The VE stuff is just, hey, I'm willing to, proctor the exam. You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
It's not really, yeah, but you got to be, because here's the thing that's probably, I don't remember if it's on the general or the extra. You have to be, in order to proctor a ham radio exam, you have to have a license level at least 2 levels greater than what you're proctoring. So if you're a general, you can proctor element to technician test. If you're an advanced, which, as you know, is a grandfather's license class, you can proctor general and technician tests. And if you're an extra, you can do all 3 current elements that are issued or tested against, and that little tidbit there is in the question pool. I forget if it's for general or for extra.
I remember that. I remember that in the general pool.
And also, you need 3 VEs to for testing. So I have to have myself and 2 other buddies, to do testing. So it's not like a commercial radio license. I have to have other people with me to sign off on CSEs for licenses.
Did you have to take a test to be a VE?
ARRL, depends which volunteer exam coordinator you go through. The ARRL wants you to do an open book test, clearly an open book test. Some of the other ones are just fill out your info and sign that you're going to, follow all the rules, and you're not going to fraudulently sign off on tests. Stuff
Yeah,
of that nature.
Yeah. Part of
just remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the VEC. Whoever is issuing doing the exam. But it's not like you're general, you're extra. It's just an open. As JJ said, it's an open book test. It's really just the procedures and the forms and all the stuff you got to fill out and the stuff for doing the testing itself. Is what they want to make sure you're not clueless on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've signed plenty of CSDs already. I would say it's not, I can't disclose, who they were or what, I could say I've signed all 3 elements by now. I've seen all 3 elements pass, all 3 elements failed. Hamstudy.org, we keep pressing it, because if you do the online testing, the interface when you do a practice test is almost identical.
Yeah, I passed about 60% on the test.
Keep going.
It didn't
originally.
It took me like a week to pass the test, and after I started passing it more. But I just got too busy with work. I got to be honest with you, I'm super busy. I'm trying to keep my workouts up and do laundry, and I got 4-year-old and everything else. I haven't been able to do any live streams. So yeah. Well, at least you're still around. I'm like a certain moderator of yours. Boy, I got to yell out next time he makes a cameo appearance. Well, he did pick up a new job, so that's true. But I can still bust his chops about it. Absolutely. And hopefully, hopefully Dana, I think he takes his test next weekend, right? The 30th. Right. And the other thing I will tell you guys listening on the live stream, if you ever want to take more than one element, ham radio element, make sure the people running the test session are aware of that. Because what they'll do is, some places will schedule you in a slot, even though it's an on-time test. But if you tell them, you're studying for both, they'll know that schedule you accordingly. Because it also matters again, what VEs are, they scheduled to proctor your exam. So they'll, real quick, I want to say, I got 2 questions for you. First off, I want to say hi to Monty. The first question is, can I take 2, like if I fail the general, can I take it again? And is there an extra price? If you fail the element, if you fail the general, you have to, anytime you fail an element, that triggers a new paying of the fee. Okay, can I take it right away, or do I have to wait? It usually depends. Let me put it this way: it's usually it's up to the policy of the person who's running the test session. If they feel, if you fail by 1 or 2, they usually might. But if you fail by 10, if you get 15, they're probably going to say go and study and come back in a few weeks. Yeah.
The thing is, let's be honest. I mean, as JJ in the chat will tell you, we don't mind witnessing the test, but it's kind of like we're doing our time to make sure you know the stuff, and if you fail it, it's like, yeah, bad ham. I see the bad ham that you just put up, but
it's not much delay tonight. Well, Monty's in here, and Monty's, he doesn't want me to talk that long. He got yelled at the first night I talked to him on 91 Worldwide, if I believe. So there's a lot of sad hams out there, Monty. I know you're not one of them.
Right, and also the different, just with the retest policy, the different volunteer exam coordinators may have different policies regarding that. But the typical thing is if you fail an element, that triggers a new a requirement to pay another test date.
Oh, okay.
That's usually what it is, and then on the hindsight, it's something they won't say. In theory, if you pass the general, you could take the extra, for not pay again. But again, that's if you don't know, if you're going to be a burden to the VEs, it may not be a wise thing to do.
Yeah, I'm not studying for my extra right now.
Right. I mean, yeah.
I might. I don't know.
Yep. And then the only piece of advice I give to new generals when they pass the general test is the ARRL band plan, which I know I've sent you a PDF of, and it's on the ARRL website. Icom also makes one. I tell the generals, get a copy of that. That way you know where you can transmit, where to stay off. Is there reserved for extra or advanced licenses? That's my congratulations, you passed. That's my 2 words of advice. And I think I just see you went to the Haley camp.
Yes.
Hi, Haley.
Seth says to say hi. You want to say hi to him?
Hi.
Hi.
Just
All right, Greg.
Yes.
Can you hear in the background?
Was that a yes? I heard.
Yes, I
yes.
can.
Do you hear in the background, Seth?
I heard her, but I didn't understand what she said.
Yeah, she's
Good. Yes, good job, choice.
She's not really. She's just saying good job.
Yeah, what's funny is I watched the video, and there's a couple seconds of lag between the phone call and the live stream. So I'm watching her speak, and I'm like, my brain's not registering. It's like, wait, what is she saying? There's a 3 or 5 second delay.
That's still not too bad. It was pretty long. It was longer at first. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go and spend some time with her and say good night. But I'm gonna keep the live stream going, and it will be up on. Don't play with that. It will be up on America Link too.
America Unlinked?
America Unlinked, sorry.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Seth, thank you very much for the info. When I get closer, we'll have to do it.
Cool, Daddy.
All right.
Later.
Good night. Or I'll talk to you later.
I think me.
You do see you. That's the Haley cam. You want to hit that button?
Yeah.
There you go. Now look what you just did.
What?
You just changed the camera.
Where?
You did.
Where?
Look. So hit this one that says OBS 3. See where it says OBS 3?
I'll press this one back.
No, it won't work. You got to press OBS 3 and look up here at the same time. Hit it. Hit it. Ah, did you see that? You want to hit Haley again?
Yeah.
Hit Haley again. You got to hit it harder. And then look, you're up.
Because I know where I am.
You don't know where you am? You are?
Because I know where my elf address is now. And now I can't see it.
Because it went away, because we were on it. Do you want to hit OBS 3 and say we're going to be right back?
Oh, yeah.
Hit OBS 3. I'm teaching her right there. Just hit it a little bit harder. There you go.
I'm pretty good at hanging this now.
Yeah, you're getting the hang of this, huh? So I'm going to say goodnight to Haley, and I'll be back here in just a few minutes. So I'm going to take a break.
I wish I can Daddy's better.
You wish you can what?
I wish Daddy's better.
Daddy has a headache right now. I wish I'm better too. Thank you.
I got a boob on my lip because I got scratches on my lip.
How did you get scratches?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Because I got scratches somehow.
Somehow? Somehow?
Yes, it's me.
You want to hit Daddy right there?
Where, here?
Yeah, hit CAM.
I'll do this one.
No, don't do that one. It's CAM.
This one?
Yep. There you go.
Now I made the screen bigger.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you want to see yourself? Go ahead and hit the Haley cam.
The Haley cam.
Yep. She's now learning how to switch OBS.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
well, I'm going to go in your room. So go ahead and hit OBS 3. There you go. And say, we'll be back in a few minutes.
I have to welcome back in a few minutes.
Yep. All right. I'll be back in a few. I'm going to leave it on, pardon me, on America Unlinked here for a few.
Upstairs, when you look us up on, if you're in Wall 6, you can just see our number there. I'm just going into the shops here to go and get some tucker, so we shall catch you later. Thank you very much for coming back to the call. Over.
Okay, well, I enjoyed it, and maybe we'll get you on again. KL1AGA, I believe it was, WL7GX, Fairbanks, Alaska.
And I see you all from here. November Bravo 9 Delta calling. JA4 ETA, JA4 ETA, NV90 America Link. NV90 JA4 라는 코리아비아 Allstar. I tried two QSI Wolfgang, but today I couldn't find Wolfgang room. I went JA4 ETA and V90. Okay, yep, roger that. It's I think the number, the room number for the Wolfgang is 28941. That is 28941. I talked to Bob N1MTA over there a few moments ago. He said he's got a QSY over here. I don't know if he's going to do that immediately. He said something about within the next half hour or so. So I'm hopeful maybe we can have a little round table in a little while here before we retire for the evening. But good to hear you back out here. J84ETA and V90.
Yeah, copy 28941, you try to copy yeah, that time I have there no number. Just you're looking for room list. In the room list. Yesterday it was easy to find that, but today I don't know. I couldn't, all that, but next time it's easy to do. So I got the number.
Okay, copy that, Hassan. Well, I was searching through eBay today, and that radio I mentioned that I bought, the Renovus RT78, a couple weeks ago was on sale. I thought it was a good deal, $66. And I looked today, and now it's down to $44, something like that. So it's even $20 less than I paid for. I think that's a pretty good deal. But yeah, it's the Renovus RT78. Yeah, I did Google. Yeah, searching the eBay page. Yeah, same cars around, looking for the 50, around 50, that. But this, for this, IP phone, no, without power supply. So I have to buy another, excuse me, the power supply might be $20. Okay, so I just looking for the another one. And I am looking for eventually a 525 Go. 525 Go. This device I'm using for the YouTube menu station using that I want to buy, but it was eventually very, very expensive. That's why I changed my mind. Now more cheaper. I get the 926 or something. Yeah, maybe previous version. It's okay for the Hampshire hotline. I will get the tomorrow. Okay, copy that. Yep. That radio, the RT78, that does come with a charging dock, a charge thing, and you can connect it up. You can charge it using Bluetooth, a standard. Charge it using USB. It has a standard USB type adapter. But yeah, I'm sure in your country that power adapter is probably different style plug. But if you have a USB port, you should just be able to charge it using a computer. Because that's what we're doing currently. We just charge it directly from our computer. And the RT99, Renovus RT99, that's runs on 12 volts, basically. So, you just connect it up with all the rest of your equipment and probably be fine. Yeah, I'm running an old Kenwood power supply. My friend Mark and one SNP had let me borrow here, and it's a linear power supply, 70 watts, and seems to work just fine, at least for these radios here. But at any rate, that's the AMSAC hotline. That does sound like a lot of fun. I'm anxious to get that configured up here. I've been wanting to do that for quite some time. Appreciate that. Your help as well. Yeah, looking for the maybe tomorrow. I want to ask you again about the subject. Oh, this time I have watching YouTube video for a second. Then the question was, no military zone. It was a kind of a setting. Do you familiar of this setting? non-military zone. Go ahead. Hey, Hudson. Yeah, J84ETA and United. I did not copy your question. I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you were asking about YouTube and family. Something. Please try again. NB90.
Did I miss anything?
Okay, NB90 J4ETA. Yeah,
Oh no, it's Hat.
Watching the TV for setting YouTube. Then new world for the
Oh my goodness.
MZ, no military zone. I don't know meaning of this, but we have to set up for the non-military zone by the application setting. Do you familiar for the this setting for non-military?
Oh my
zone?
goodness.
What? Yeah, I don't know. Non-military zone.
Mark, thank you very much for the links. I appreciate it.
I'm still not following you, so I'm sorry. I'm not quite getting what you're asking.
I don't think anybody is.
MMJ, was it? MMJ? Yeah, I don't know what. I'm sorry. I wish maybe my brain's not functioning correctly because it's getting kind of late. We've had a long day. We've been up since about the crack of dawn here. We got up about 6 a.m. or so this morning. But we've been at it about all day. But it sure is a beautiful.
So nothing changed there, Mark.
We just have some cherry trees all around our apartment here. We have these cherry trees. They're all blossoming. It's absolutely beautiful outside. Oh, very good news. You are in the very warm and best season. Also, flower and green, beautiful.
And sometimes if everybody refreshes their YouTube page, it seems to catch up to a little bit more real time as well.
No military zone. I will check.
Man, I can't understand him. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but it's difficult.
YouTube, maybe I can find. It's gonna make you able to get the find out answer to myself. Thank you for the you'll be tired, so let you and meet you pretty soon. J84ETA. Now find out for you again. Okay, Hudson. J84ETA and B90. Well, we'll be glad to help if we can. Unfortunately, I didn't quite understand what you're asking. The non-military zone or something.
Oh, poor guy.
Maybe tomorrow when I'm all refreshed.
You know what? If you're refreshed, it doesn't make any more sense than if you're not. So don't even try, dude. By the way, I booked a trip to Hawaii. In July.
We'll listen on the side. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to stay awake. But Bob and MTA did say he was going to try to make it back out here in a little while. So perhaps
poor Hat.
I'll stay around for a round or two with Bob if he comes back. But yeah, it's getting kind of late here. I most certainly hope that
Oahu.
Cookie have a wonderful evening. By the way, I saw a friend of mine in my apartment building. An elderly lady was, I believe she said
Oahu.
her family were originally from Okinawa, Japan. And,
it's kind of like my home away from home. I used to spend 3 to 4 weeks a year out there. So.
Named Bella.
And I'm going to try to do some live streaming out there as well.
I went to pet it and it licked me.
I don't think I'm going to bring my Allstar note, but I'm going to bring my Open Spot 3.
Hope you have a wonderful evening, son, and take care. Or a wonderful day, rather. Hope you have a very fruitful and productive day. J84ETA.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Sayonara, 73, NV90. You NV90J for job. I didn't understand. You tell me, told me about it before, about the Okinawan radio. Who are even neighbor, in QTH. Yeah, I heard that. She have the dog, killed the dog, but I have the questions.
No, it's the opposite. Well, yeah, if I go on at night.
Lost by the accident, I believe. Anyhow, your dog, tank and the bear doing well. Yeah, my dog, cooking, always eating cooking for the food. Just a purpose is, one purpose is eating for him. 73, yeah, meet you tomorrow. Bye-bye, you take care. Oh yeah, Ross for that. Yeah, Tank and Bailey, my dogs, and that's all they do is eat and sleep. And, yeah, they're absolutely a lot of fun. Yes, three legs, Bella was born that way. I believe is what she had said. And, cool little dog. Very tiny, maybe doesn't weigh more than 5-10 pounds. Just a little tiny dog, and, yeah, cutest dog you've ever seen. Kind of runs around with his tongue sticking out. This little adorable little dog. And at any rate, I most certainly hope you have a great day, and Hassan, and hope to talk to you soon. JA4, ETA, NV90, Sayonara, 73, and clear for now. NV90.
Final. Take care, Wild Cassandra Radio.
All right, copy.
Let's see how long this takes. I'm watching my viewers go down as Hat continues to talk.
So adorable. Forget the more information about this stuff. With the Okinawan radio next time. For you good sleep, and take it easy. Bye-bye. From Okinawa.
I haven't talked on here yet. I've been waiting for Hat to finish up. Maybe. 299X.
Yeah, take care, Hassan, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, there goes a third final.
V90, 73, and clear. And V90.
Hat. This is Greg K6EGG monitoring America Link from Southern California. Also live streaming right now on YouTube with a link on my QRZ page. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Please, Hat, don't call me. I will stab myself with this pin right here. Oh, wow.
K6EGG and USPG. What ID do I show up as on your thing?
Your old one, KC2IAO.
That's what I was afraid of, and the $64,000 question is why, and I'm trying to see if I can get an update somehow, but, okay, I'm not hallucinating. Let me make some other excuses on this. This is, N2SPG. I'll be on the side.
And anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Copy that, N2SPG. Yeah, that's weird. It's weird that it popped up. I just checked to see if I was up to date, and I am. So this is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf out here in Southern California. Also live streaming right now on YouTube, monitoring America Link. Might have to go to New Zealand here. I'm saying that in a bad way.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Quebec Bravo Juliet.
Finally, someone normal. Whiskey Alpha 2 Quebec Bravo Juliet. This is Greg, K6EGG from Southern California. Good evening. What's left of it, the last 40 minutes of it. How are you doing tonight? Whiskey Alpha 2 Quebec Bravo Juliet. You still there? This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Well. I guess he's not coming through now. I was going to ask him about some scanners he had on his QRZ page as well. I'm kind of bummed about that. Copy that, Seth. I appreciate it. Like really starting to lose my voice.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, WA2 QBJ, did I lose you there?
Yeah, we might have lost each other. I have you there now. Good evening. How are you doing tonight? This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Okay, Greg, sorry about that. And yeah, name again here is Warren Whiskey Alpha Romeo Echo November, Keyport, New Jersey, right on the Raritan Bay. Got a beautiful night tonight, clear skies, about 57 degrees Fahrenheit, north wind about 2, and just getting some paperwork here and listening to the radio. So go ahead, jump in and say hello.
Copy that. Beautiful night here in California. Although my allergies are killing me. I have your QRZ page up right now. I notice you have the unit and scanners there on your page down towards the bottom, and the second scanner that's on the bottom of the, I guess it's the 536. I think it is. I think I have that model. Do you have problems with P25 with that particular model there? I'll send it back over to you. This is Greg, K6EGG. You'll see when I have it on there, Mr. Sadham. Mark, you take care. You have a good night. It's something special. It's something for the live stream. And for Pete's sakes, I don't want to sell shirts or stickers or anything like that. I guess I lost them in there. No more NASA shirts, no. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring America Link from Southern California, also live streaming right now on YouTube as well, with a link on my QRZ page. Yeah, Lawrence, it is, man.
K6EGG, WA2 QBJ, did you copy my list about the 536?
That's a negative. I did not copy your last. Was standing by waiting for you to come back. You might have not made it through, or there might be a network issue. Did anybody hear him? If you're monitoring, you guys are listening to America Link. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, he didn't make it through. The shirt's not that big of a deal, but I think it'll be kind of fun. I think think anybody's making it. Ward, if you try to call me back, I still don't hear you, but I see some others keying up there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf on America Link. I think about just about ready to give up on America Link. Thank you, Jeff, for putting that in there. You're right. That's why it's called America Unlinked. I'm going to go over to my trusty DStar Pi-Star right now and see if that's working. I see it working. And I don't know if anybody can hear me, but if you're interested in talking and you have a DStar capable radio or Open Spot 3, I'll be on Reflector 30 Charlie.
K6EGG WL7GX.
WL7GX. This is Greg, K6EGG. Good evening.
And good evening to you. Yeah, I heard you call and just thought I'd reach out. WL7GX name here is Jerry, and I'm in Fairbanks, Alaska.
Copy that, Jerry. It might be still afternoon. I don't know how many hour time difference is in between you and I. It's 8:25 here, and the first personal is Greg. Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf. Nice to chat with you.
Yeah, Greg, it's 7:30 here, 7:30 Alaska time, and yeah, I just heard you call and thought I'd reach out and say hello.
Copy that. Thank you for answering my call. It was weird. People were fading in and fading out like it's some kind of digital propagation. I heard the New Jersey station in there. He said he answered me back a couple times, and he disappeared. So I wonder what's going on, network issues or something like that. But I hear you loud and clear, and you're not disappearing, so that's good. How's it going up in Fairbanks? You guys getting some spring-like weather up there yet, or is it still pretty chilly?
Yeah, we're in the 50s in the daytime, down around freezing at night, and still got about 2.5 feet of snow in the yard, but it's melting fast, so hopefully springtime will be on us before we know it.
I'm sure it will. We're going to have summer here on Monday, highs in the upper to mid 90s Monday to Tuesday, and then back down in the 80s for the rest of the week, which I'm a summer person, so I'm good with that. I'm assuming you're maybe a winter person because you're up in Alaska, and one of these days I would love to make it up to your great state up there. I've flown over it a couple times going to Tokyo, but never actually stepped foot in your state.
Hi. Yeah, definitely. You have to be a winter person up here, but yeah, our summers are great, but way too short.
The summer is short, but you guys have long days. Is that what I've heard before?
Yeah, that's correct. The days are long, but there are just too few of them. Yeah, it's nice when you can work all day and then go fish all night, but yeah, eventually you have to take a break.
I hear you in there, man. I totally get it. Well, cool deal. I was just about ready to QSY when you came back. I appreciate you getting my call back. At least my call didn't fall on deaf ears. So once again, I appreciate it. And just to let you know, I'm also doing a little bit of a live stream on here. On YouTube as well. I have a link onto my QRZ page. So check it out if you get some free time. Just doing it to have fun and make some connections. So Jerry, you have a wonderful evening, actually, because it's actually evening there too, out there in beautiful Fairbanks, Alaska. Hey Tom, nice to see you in there, man.
Okay, sounds good, Greg. Appreciate the call and enjoyed the contact. 73's WL7GX, clear. It's working, and I enjoy it. This is K6EGG for a signal report on an Oracle.
Jesus. He's got to turn his mic gain down a little bit. Well, at least the New Jersey station's making it in.
Yeah, VK3MDW, W82QPJ to copy. You're kind of distorted. Like you're over.
Kind of. All right, so what I'm going to do here. Oh, yeah, he is. So I'm going to disconnect from this.
Golf, running 106 down here in Auckland, New Zealand, QSY to room 20,000 CQ worldwide for QSO. If anybody wants a QSO on 106, 01AG.
I think I've talked to him before.
Open spot connected to Brandmeister 310.
Alright, well, I'm going to play around with that. Maybe I'll go ahead and I'll make the ID52 sound worse. Just so I feel better.
Well, it's good hearing another ID52 come at me. I can kind of imagine what I sound like on the other end then. Hoping I'm coming through okay. But no, they're both good radios. I've got a 7300 sitting here. Like I said, I've got it hooked up to the power supply and I've got the ground and everything done. I just don't have the antenna hooked up because our weather here. I've been waiting on Digger's Hotline to come and paint my lawn up a little bit so that when I drive 4 feet of pipe into the ground and 8 feet of ground rod, I'm not breaking into something that I don't want to. Last thing I want is to blow up the neighborhood or cut internet for everybody. That would be a shame. I won't be able to talk on DStar then. W9PHL.
W9PHL N2SM. Yeah, I just had it done. That's called NC811 because I had my son-in-law, son, and myself cut down a fairly large Bradford pear tree in my front yard, and it was just yesterday they came and with the stump grinder and got rid of the stump. So we're getting ready to put a new lawn in. But yeah, they had to mark everything up.
Yeah, with the rain we've had here, it's no surprise that they've chosen not to come yet. But I have a pretty good idea of where all my utility lines are, but it's kind of funny. I was Googling it. The 811, I just did an online application for it, and it went through. But and then I was scrolling through on my phone, and I found an advertisement for 811, and then figured, yeah, that's a sign. I should probably submit it on there before I drive a pipe into the ground. I also had a tree on my terrace about a month ago. It was apparently infested. We've got some insects that now I'm forgetting what they are, but the emerald ash borer. I had an ash tree, and those ash borers, I guess, were infesting it. I didn't notice it, but apparently the city did. So they came and removed it, and I've got a nice stump sitting out there yet. But apparently they're going to come back and take care of that. Not sure when, but pretty soon.
So I'm monitoring 30 Charlie right now. Take care, Jeff.
Yeah, I heard about that. Where they can be.
I could even cover this microphone. It still sounds pretty decent.
The trees. It's terrible.
Not much of a
I
difference.
don't mind. I mean, Bradford pear is kind of a garbage tree, so I was happy to get rid of that thing.
Oops.
Yeah, ours was the last tree that was providing shade on the front yard here, so it was kind of nice, and it was big, and it was a relatively healthy-looking tree. Of the two trees that were on my terrace, it was the bigger of the two, so it's kind of sad to see it go, but I'm on the end of a cul-de-sac, and I'm actually the only house with any trees on the terrace, so I suppose now I've only got the one. So now that poor tree is really out of place, but that's okay. They may replace that one as well. They like to keep the trees symmetrical around here, so I wouldn't be surprised if they took that one down as well.
Yeah, very good. Same here. That tree did supply shade to the house, so we're going to have a hotter, or the air conditioning is going to have to work harder with that tree gone, that's for sure. But it also had tons of surface freaks, and we wanted to get a decent lawn put in. That just wasn't going to fly. So,
talking about lawn care.
We'll see. Well, I appreciate you coming back to my call, Phil. Best of luck with your 7300 and your ventures there. I'm going to be doing the same with this radio, 705. If things work out well, I'll probably get an amp for it, so it'll be like a 7300, but still be small and portable for when I would go camping or something. And it's always just, a new toy. All right, Phil, you take care. I'm going to say 73. I'm going to fuss around with this thing a little bit more and then go to bed. Good talking to you. And catch you a little later, I hope. 73. W9 PHL. This is November 2, Sugar Mike, Apex, North Carolina. The peak of good living.
The peak of good living.
And 2SM, good talking to you as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Icom ecosystem is really a great one to be in. ID52 and the 705 sheer batteries, that's a big advantage there. I think my next one is going to be a 705 too. Parks on the air seems really interesting, and that'd be an easy way to do it. Throw a wire up in a tree, bring your 705, and you're good to go. So have fun. As well, I hope we talk again in the future. Enjoy DStar. I'm enjoying it so far. I'll say 73. Have a good night. This is W9PHL. I'll be listening in the background.
Thanks, Phil.
All right. It might be my opportunity to jump in there and see if I can make some contacts on 30 Charlie. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 30 Charlie from Southern California, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
K6EGG.
What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Long time no talk. Actually, we talked on email a couple days ago.
Yeah, but it's been a while since we talked on the radio.
Copy. I talked to your boy Gabe the other day from my work QTH over in downtown LA on Simplex. Sounded pretty good where I was at.
I'm 700 up and running on Tuesday with Gabe's help.
I'm sorry, the first part of your transmission got cut off. Say again.
I say on Tuesday, Gabe and I got my 9700 up and running.
Oh, look at you. Now you could do some 2-meter sideband work. Yeah, that's a good radio. Very good radio. I love it.
Yeah, we've been having some sideband parties at night. I was on there late last night with Gabe and did an interesting experiment. I was able to hit Nolan Lancaster on 1 watt.
I would say that's very impressive. 1 watt's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and then this morning I got up and I tried hitting the Catalina repeater, and I was able to hit that with 1 watt as well, so that's evidently one hell of a radio.
Do you have the DStar set up in it right now?
Oh yeah, I have Gabe's file. I'm still getting used to the way that it does the A/B thing. I like the way the 5100 works a hell of a lot better, because you can transmit on both frequencies at the same time almost. I mean, you can only talk on one at a time, but you can listen to two and then toggle back and forth and talk much, much easier than the 7300. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I understand, because one VFO will only be VHF and the other VFO will be UHF. I get what you're saying there. Yeah, the 5100 is easier to navigate through. I would have to agree with you on that one. I just wish it had a colored display.
Yeah, I haven't even fooled around with the waterfall yet or any of that. I'm still going to try to test to see if my antenna is resonant at all in the 1.2 gigs. Gabe thinks it might be, but I don't even know how to get to that. I don't even know how to get to those frequencies on that thing.
I've messed with it a little bit. I have some repeaters into my scanner, which I never hear active. Apparently there's a net. I'm one of them. I can't remember what day it is or what frequency. It's like on a Wednesday. And I remember trying to tune in. Either I can't pick it up or they aren't really doing it. I got to find the info for it again. But I'm not too interested in the high band there too much.
Well, neither am I, for that matter. I was actually contemplating swapping antennas on my roof, but I said, you know what? When I spoke to Gabe about it, he says that band is hardly ever used, so I'm not going to go to the expense, hassle of fooling around with my antenna when it seems to work just the way it is so well.
Totally understand what you're saying there. But the 2-meter sideband, I'm sorry, I lost my footing there on my pedal. The 2-meter sideband on that radio is amazing, and for the most part, have you seen my meter on my sideband for my 9700? And it seems to be pretty clean. Is your radio hooked up right now? Maybe we can go over to 144 250.
Oh, I'm at work right now on the ID52 going through my open spot 3.
Then I would take that as a no. But I would love to see how your radio sounds.
You know, that's interesting you say that, because when I talked to Dale, K6EGG Zulu Golf Radio, he was saying that I sounded fuzzy. Then when I talked to Don and I talked to Gabe, and both of them said I sounded fine, so I don't know what the hell to believe.
Yeah, everybody's radio is a little bit different, and everybody's ear is a little different too. So, like I said, I'd love to hear you. And when I can hear you, you can hear me. You can hear it through my live stream as well. So you can hear it for yourself and decide how you sound and how you want to sound to people on the air. I know Keith made a lot of different adjustments on his 9700 by listening to the stream, because he wanted his audio to sound a certain way, and he ended up sounding really good. So you're welcome to do that and make adjustments. Maybe one morning or night or whatever when you're off and I'm off.
Yeah, that would work. I'm guessing that. Did we try talking simplex from your house to my house? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, we could totally hit each other, no problem. Absolutely, you sounded really, really clear. We had a clean shot to each other. So simplex 2-meter sideband will sound really good. In fact, I want to try out UHF sideband as well.
So you're off tonight? You're live streaming right now?
I am live streaming right now and watching some crab videos too on YouTube. Don't worry, you're not boring me. I just got to keep my brain going here for another hour or so before I go to sleep. I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah, I have a long week next week. I have 3 12-hour days back to back. I'm not looking forward to that.
That's a walk in the park, buddy. Just kidding. I know I'm working 6 days this week, and it'll be, I think, 64 hours, not including commute. And next week will be a little over 70 in 7 days.
Years old, I want to work less, not more.
Copy that. I think I heard another station in there. You're welcome to join in or have a conversation yourself there. I think I saw KE5ZDW. This is Greg, K6EGG, along with KN6NJP.
WA2QBJ.
Oh, I tried talking to you on 91 Worldwide there, Warren, WA2QBJ. This is Greg, K6EGG, and talking to my buddy Tom over not too far away from me, just about 20 miles away in Garden Grove, KN6NJP. Go ahead, man.
You're real good, Greg. I rebooted the hotspot, the open spot. It's been on for days, so hopefully that was the issue. Hopefully you're hearing me better. But I wanted to get back to you on that 536 scanner. The difference between the 536 and the SDS200 is that the 200 is good with simulcast and the 536 isn't. So if you're having a distorted P25, sometimes you're better off using a lesser antenna so that you're not picking up from multiple simulcast transmitting sites.
Yeah, I have heard that, and I didn't know that was the fix for it. And unfortunately, pretty much all my public safety has changed over to the encryption mode. And what was open, the fire department dispatch, it's all like automated. So it's just like engine 6-1, you have a whatever fire at 6640 Lunt Court and Chino. So it's like really boring. It's not like it used to be, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I'm an EMT here in Jersey, so most of our police here are gone encrypted, but EMS and fire, although it's across multiple platforms, which was kind of a mistake in terms of interoperability. Most of it's, it's digital, but not encrypted, so still have a fair amount of stuff to hear here. Actually, the state police here is still a trunk system, but analog also.
Yeah, all my county and the county sheriffs and police were all on a 800 megahertz trunking system. By the way, I'm 46, almost 47 years old, and I've been listening to scanners since I was probably 5 or 6 years old. So I really enjoy listening to it. They recently changed over to the P25. In fact, I'm not too far away from where they had the San Bernardino shooting, and I heard the initial call on my unit in BC780 XLT scanner, and I thought it was some sort of a drill. In fact, I called my buddy, and we were on the phone, and we're talking, that sounds like some sort of drill. And then we heard gunshots in the background, and I was like, that's probably not a drill. So I'm a big fan of I don't want to get too political, of transparency with police. So it's really good to actually hear what's going on, what's being said, and to know what's going on in your community as well. I always enjoyed listening to fire as well. So you said you're an EMT or retired EMT?
Yeah, I'm still active. Do mostly teaching. I'm an EMT instructor for the state, but I am on my local EMS squad. I'm also a member of the New Jersey EMS Task Force.
Excellent. So you get to talk on the same frequencies that you get to listen to. That's pretty cool, as long as they're not encrypted now. But I know my father-in-law worked in management at a local airport, and I would hear him. He was on the same 800 megahertz trunking system that the county was on, and I would hear him do calls every once in a while, and I'd send him a text saying, hey, I'm listening to you. So yeah, cool deal, man. Did you always like the radio stuff with it?
Geez, yeah, I've been listening to scanners. I'm going to be 63 years old next week, and I've been listening to scanners. I grew up in Brooklyn, started listening to scanners when I was about 14, 13 years old, and ever since. And interestingly enough, you'd be maybe surprised that in New York City, NYPD is still on an analog system, not even trunked. It's still a UHF repeater analog system.
Good old. I made a double with somebody in there. Good old school scanner listening there, and I think there was somebody else in there. I don't know if they wanted to jump in or just keying in. But I'll take a standby. Warren, I really appreciate you getting back to me on the scanner stuff. I'm a huge fan of scanners. I literally listen to a scanner every single day. Even when I'm traveling, I have a ProScan scanner program that I can listen to my scanner remotely. I don't know if you've heard it. So, but yeah, I listen to it daily, either aircraft or whatever, just so I can stay in tune with what's going on in my local area. So Warren, I appreciate you coming back to me. WA K2QBJ out in New Jersey. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California. Also do a little live stream on YouTube with a link on my QRZ page as well.
Yeah, that's great, Greg. And there's another station in there. We'll send it over to him in a second. But you mentioned the 780 XLT. I actually have one. It's not in the pic. I got to update my ham shack pictures. I got some more stuff on my desk here. But I have a dedicated 780 XLT that listens to one of the Monmouth County analog channels. It's on all the time. Looking at it. That was a breakthrough radio in its day. The N2 station, N2IJU, I think it was, pick it up, WA2QBJ.
It is a good scanner. I've heard Air Force
guys, how you doing?
Air Force One on that many a times.
To India Juliet uniform. Name's Bill. Formerly from New York City, now living in Louisville, Kentucky. I just turned the radio on. I heard you guys talking in there, and one gentleman mentioned about the NYPD still being on an analog system. Well, it's not just the NYPD; it's also New York City Transit, which I retired from after working years, and they're on an 800 megahertz truncated system, which really sucks. But enough of that. Just thought I'd pop in and say
that's awesome.
I handed it over to the gentleman in Southern California. I didn't get the call, but go ahead. Over to you.
First off, Warren, yes, I absolutely love my BC78 XLT. It's still my go-to for listening to aircraft just because of good receive. In fact, I heard Air Force One on it quite a bit, and other military that do some drills outside of, or a little bit outside of my area off the coast here in California, closer to San Diego. And so I appreciate the info. And N2IJU, thank you for the info. Yeah, I've rode some subways and some buses in New York. It's been a while, but I remember the guys yelling at their radio saying, "Oh, they didn't hear me." But it's been a while. But yeah, New York City is a hard place to probably get RF through.
Oh yeah, I could tell you when I first got into the hobby back in the mid '80s. I had an old Kenwood, I forget, a TH something, 2-meter radio, and you couldn't even hear a guy across the street on Simplex because the intermod was so bad. The front ends on those early handhelds were horrible. If you were on Fifth Avenue going down, you weren't hearing nobody, or anywhere in Midtown for that matter. But they've gotten a lot better since then, I'm sure. Right now I'm actually talking to you guys on Nambi stick, using the computer, my PC at home, as a radio, even though I do own a D74 Kenwood. I've given that a rest because it's so much easier doing it through the computer, and then you got 3 modes. You got DStar, you got DMR, you got Fusion. DMR is pretty interesting. That was the reason why I got the stick, because I wanted to try the other modes without having to buy the radios. But I think the next thing I might do is pick up one of them Anytone radios. Here they're pretty neat on DMR. So to the station on Central Jersey or South Jersey, over to you. Name over here is Bill, and the call is N2IJU.
We got a roundabout going.
Yeah, fine business still really good. Yeah, I guess since you work for Trans, I guess you work for Surface. I'll tell you what, about, I don't know, 50 years ago, one of the reasons I got into AM radio was my
How do they
cousin
sound out
Frank,
in Long Island?
He was a radio tech for New York City Transit. And he started out, he worked on...
Every time I hear people talk about radios and public safety in New York, I think about 9/11. And I remember watching the news things where they're like trying to talk on their HTs and it's not going through.
I remember him showing me like an HT 220 that had a bullet hole in it. But yeah, he did a lot of work for the Transit Authority with the subway radios.
Now, can you identify the antenna on a subway car back in them days? There was a little thing that jutted out in front of the subway car. And I remember the motormen, they used to carry the radios and then just slide it into a rack inside the cab. And then it just came to life. I remember seeing that as a kid. But I didn't work in RTO, Rapid Transit Operations. I was strictly surface. I worked with the buses, department of buses, they call it. All the buses in Manhattan and the Bronx. In fact, we were part of an authority called MAPSTOA, which was Manhattan and Bronx Surface Transit Operating Authority, which later merged with the New York City Transit, which was the subways, all the buses in Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island, and the little railroad subway thingy they had in Staten Island that went along the beach there. Back over to you.
This is good stuff.
Yeah,
I always
real good there, Bill. I gotta tell you the story real quick. Greg, you might appreciate this too. When I was in high school, I was working at Radio Shack, and it was on Avenue J in Brooklyn under the Brighton line, which was an elevated subway line. And I was always at the radio, so I always had the scanners on.
Hey, Jim, nice to see you in there.
Had them on the subway frequency. So one day a guy comes in, the scan goes off, he looks at us, he says, "You know what that is?" I said, "Yeah, it's a command center." He says, "Well, you know what? I'm the superintendent." And he invited us down. He
This
gave
is
us,
some
the
good
grand tour of
scanner
the
conversation.
command center on J Street.
That's strange that they never change frequencies. I guess they don't really have to.
The original movie, the original taking of column 1, 2, 3, but it looked exactly like that. Back to you, Bill.
And now you're down in Florida.
Oh, yeah, I remember that movie. Walter Matthau. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, they have a whole new command center now, and we got a new one over at 130 Livingston Street for the surface, and another one over at East New York, right at the end of the Interborough, which is now the Jackie Robinson Parkway. But I don't want to leave the gentleman out of San Diego. I'm going to send it over to him. And I've been to San Diego once before on vacationing. I kind of like the town. It's a nice little town. I was there the week that they elected Schwarzenegger as the governor for the first time. I was in La Jolla, San Diego, Solano Beach, Ensenada, and Carlsbad. So over to you. I'm out in California. Greg, I believe the name is. This is NTIJU.
Thank you for throwing it back over to me. I'm actually just enjoying your guys' conversation. I always like to hear how stuff was done back in the day, stuff like that. And also, I don't know if you guys know, I'm live streaming. There's a couple people commenting that are also hams that are watching, talking about listening to scanners and stuff like that. And he wishes he was at home and being able to be a part of the conversation. And real quick, I am actually in the city of Chino, which is 40 miles east of Los Angeles, or 110 miles north of San Diego. So not too far away from San Diego, but definitely not in it. So I appreciate it. I'll just take a standby and listen. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on Reflector 30 Charlie, also live streaming. I have a link on my QRZ site. And Tom, if you're still listening, KN6 NJP, I'll get a hold of you another time. This is Greg standing by.
So,
to QBJ and Bill, go back to your query earlier. Yeah, I remember the subway radio systems. They had the thin type antennas between like the motorman's window.
So that's
and
cool
the storm
stuff, man.
door
I love to
there,
hear
or
this.
Sometimes on the side of the door, and I remember.
Anybody new
that they
coming
would
over
use,
from 30 Charlie, don't forget to hit that subscribe
VHF
button. Just going on for
Same
fun.
frequencies, they're still operating on the railroad frequencies up in about 161 megahertz, and they would have, like you said, they'd have those radios with kind of handles, and they'd slide them into the rack there. Back to you.
yeah, I miss those days on the old Iron Horse when the subways were fun. I remember going out to Far Rockaway. I used to go to the clubs
This is some good stuff. Here, this is why I would like to listen to this. Is because back in the 90s, I used to travel out to New York City a lot, and in the early 2000s, and I used to listen to the scanners out there.
It was great.
It sounded like
I'm not in New York anymore.
The dispatchers had big old giant radio and a big old paddle they would hit. You hear it hit, and you hear everything broadcasting in the room through the microphone. Just like stereotypical like New York stuff. It's kind of funny, but I always enjoyed listening to NYPD, NFR, and the fire department as well. The cabs are kind of interesting every once in a while too. You hear those guys complaining about a lot of stuff.
On Thursday. And that's
I want to say the cabs on the lower band.
There ain't no going back to New York. Over to you.
I wouldn't want to go.
Yeah, roger that. I actually have one of my business colleagues moved out to the Louisville area about 2 years ago. But, yeah, I grew up in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. I lived there about 25 years. And then I got married, moved to Jersey, and different parts of Jersey. But
once again, my throat's going right now, which I'll be going soon.
I do have in the scanner the bus frequency.
Anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
You guys went for great lengths to keep the bus operators from talking to each other, but it's a lot of talk groups on that system. It's kind of a convoluted radio system there, Bill. Back to you.
Yeah, New York City has changed, obviously. They were, I want to say...
Well, I know that radio system pretty well because I only retired in 2020.
They were like in the low band below 50 megahertz, like 30-something.
The bus drivers cannot talk to each other directly. But I, as a supervisor, I could call the bus. And I could go out on the patch and talk, to the Manhattan patch where all the dispatchers and superintendents will hear me on the patch, or I could dial in another supervisor, another radio number, so it's pretty good. It's that Motorola MPS flash system. But I'll tell you a story. I remember sometimes when there's a glitch in the system, it goes into fail-safe, then the operators can talk to each other. And it doesn't ID them. You don't know what bus is talking to what bus. And one night we went into fail-safe, and two operators were talking on the radio about this female operator, how they were, doing the, well, I'm not going to say over the air, but that female operator got so bent out of shape about that, she literally pulled off the road, went back to the depot. She was hysterical, and she wound up quitting because of that, and I think she may have actually sued the authority, and after that, they started, they took that fail-safe system off. I haven't heard after that incident. Back over to you.
Yeah, I guess that's why they keep the operators from talking to each other. And I'll tell you how far back I go listening to scanners. I remember as a teenager listening to the buses. Do you remember the days? They used to be that old GE radios that were operated like on 30 megahertz.
That's pretty cool, Seth.
I can't say that I do. I started in 90, and all of our radios, both in surface and RTL, were all Motorola's. But the ones that they used when I was a kid in the subways, I think those are Motorola's too, but I may be mistaken. But that was two things I always used to see the motorman carry when he went to the cab: the radio and the handle which he uses to accelerate the train. That's never on the train. They carry that with them, and then they insert it into like a keyhole, and that's how they operate the train. I guess that's to keep people from operating the train unauthorized. And you said you were in Jersey. I know Raritan area. I think that's near 78. I'm not too sure. I got family in North Jersey, Northville, Riverville, and Hillsdale, all in Bergen County. Back over to you there, WA2 QBJ and 2IJ.
You're real good, though. I'm in Keyport, so if you're familiar with Staten Island, if you're on the South Shore, even like, what is it, where's that train? But the, like the southwest end of Staten Island, if you looked across the bay, you'd be looking at Keyport. I could actually, for example, from my window here see the Outer Bridge crossing, so I'm right on the other side of the bay from the South Shore of Staten Island.
Oh, okay, so you're right across the river there from Tottenville, Staten Island, southern Staten Island. You know, that Outer Bridge crossing was named after some woman who, her last name
All right,
was
so it's about 9:10 here in California. I want to keep going with this, but unfortunately, I got to get some sleep.
Did you ever hear that story?
So I'm going to call it a night here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. Although my DStar is still connected. Nope, it's not. It was a lot of fun, as always. For those of you that are new, that are just tuned in from 30 Charlie, I really appreciate it. I come on a couple days a week, depending on my work and personal schedule. As of right now, I don't plan on being on this weekend. I got to work nights, unfortunately. I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night as well. But I'm thinking I'm going to do a morning stream on Wednesday morning or Tuesday morning, depending on what's going on. I also plan on doing a stream on Thursday night, so I should be off then, as well as next Sunday night. I should be off then as well. I also have the following Monday off. I should be able to do that. Maybe I'll have a guest in studio or in the Ham Shack as well. Trying to get my buddy on. We'll see, though. Once again, I appreciate everybody watching here tonight on the Greg K6EGG live stream. I was going to have some sort of 1,000 subscriber party, but unfortunately my throat's kind of in my head. I got a massive headache from some allergy issues that I've been dealing with the last couple of days. It's been really bad with pollen. So I might push that back another couple of days, but definitely when I get more than normals in here, because a lot of them have been part of this over the last couple months. I just would really appreciate everybody. I really appreciate everybody watching. So I'll just let you know I'm just doing this for fun and enjoying the conversation with everybody. Everybody knows that. Jim, I just got a brand new ID52. The normal, the regulars, I should say. Nobody's really normal. You can always go back and listen to it. I have the DVR function set up. So what MOHM0XHN is on. Dang it. Oh well, but I really need to get some rest. I still got another couple more hours this week to work. I probably have at least 21 more hours tomorrow and Sunday to work. But Mr. Sadham himself, Lawrence, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I should be back here hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday morning, depending on my work and personal schedule. So that's the plan for now. If not, I'll be definitely back on Thursday night. I'm looking forward to that and making some new contacts on amateur radio. So with that being said, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. And don't forget to unlink your DStar, anything you're not using, nodes or anything like that. It can always clog up the network. So I'm losing my voice. That's mainly the reason why I'm going here. So I'll talk to you all later. This is Greg, K6EGG. You guys all have a good night, and I'll see you on Discord as well.